And welcome back to Central as we get ready for Game 2 of our doubleheader here from Woodstock as the number 1 seeded Central Falcons come in with a record of 22-3 as they play host to the number 8 seeded Gladiators of Riverheads with a record of 11-2. Riverheads was 4-8 in the Shenandoah District this season. Again, good evening, everyone. I'm Kyle Gutschall. Glad to be with you here tonight. Game 1 of our doubleheader. The Central girls victorious over Buckingham County by a final of 46-27. So the Central girls will be at Clark County to take on the Eagles on Friday night. For the Central boys, they are coming off of a district championship win over the Luray Bulldogs. Their ball is in the air and possessed by Riverheads. The Gladiators wearing their red tops and red bottoms with the black lettering, numbering, and striping have the basketball first as we get started here tonight. Gladiators have the basketball at the free throw line, getting it off. It is William Gardner. Gardner in trouble, covered by Batiste Lugo. Now it's Henley Dunlap. Dunlap to Brammer and Crawford. Good defense so far for Central. We'll get to their lineup here in just a second. Kick it out. Here's a wide open three. It's an air ball and out of bounds. Starting lineup for Central at guard, 5'5" junior Hayden Click. At guard, 5'11" senior Maddox Davis. At forward, 6'4" senior Luke Williams. At forward, 5'10" sophomore Derek Batiste Lugo. At forward, 5'9" junior Joseph Pan. Central with their first possession of the basketball game, and a foul is called down low on number 0, J.P. Crawford. His team's first. These two teams played twice this year. Central victorious both times. They beat them first game of the year, 70-44, and then they beat them again, 67-55. Falcons basketball. It's Batiste Lugo goes to Williams, and now Maddox Davis. It's out of bounds. And Central turns it over. Falcons the number 1 seed here in the region tournament. And Riverheads number 8. Central, some half-court pressure here. Henley Dunlap with the basketball. Kicks it to the corner for William Gardner, and it's out of bounds. Off of Gardner's hands and back to Central. Just underway here in Game 2 of our doubleheader. And a score update from the game where Craig Orndorff is at right now. The Strasburg girls unbelievably trail after 3 quarters to Luray, 26-20. Here's Maddox Davis for 3. That's no good. Rebounded by Crawford for the Gladiators. So the Strasburg girls on the ropes. The Strasburg boys, however, are leading Buckingham by a score of 46-39 after 3. Riverheads basketball and a careless pass, nearly turning it over, but it's out of bounds, and possession stays with Riverheads with 6:24 to go in the first quarter. And we've got a stoppage here. I don't know. William Gardner might be bleeding. Referee's asking him to go off the floor. Now they're looking for a towel. Don't see any blood, but there could be a speckle, I guess. And now he runs back onto the floor. And on the other side, Derek Batiste Lugo, a bloody nose. So he's got blood on his jersey. He's actively bleeding out of the nose for Central. So he's going to have to go take a seat. And Jonathan Acasa is into the game for the first time for Central. Acasa, 5'7" junior forward. So it's been a weird night so far. Girls game and now this. All right. Riverheads basketball. We're still scoreless, 45 seconds into the game. It's Henley Dunlap, covered closely by Acasa. Ball's knocked around, but they get it back. Into the corner now, it's Brammer. Brammer outside the three-point line. Now Dunlap again. He's going to drive baseline and kick it off Brammer, pass down low, trying to find the cutting teammate Crawford, but it's out of bounds and a turnover for Riverheads. 5:57 to go, first quarter of play. We're still scoreless between Central and Riverheads. Click with the basketball, screen out by Williams, up top to Pan. Pan now to Acasa, screen by Pan. Acasa, long two, jumper is strong and rebounded by Riverheads. Comes Crawford, gets it down the court to Gardner. Here's a three from the corner, no good. Ball is tipped up in the air, saved by the Falcons. And then they nearly turn it over, and they do. So another turnover. We saw plenty of turnovers in the first game. We don't need any more here in the second. We're covered for a couple of games, I think. And there's another one. Central gets the turnover. Williams with a nice job poking it away. Davis back to Williams, and now here comes Click pushing down the floor to the corner. Acasa, wide open three, and he knocks it down. Acasa drills the tray, and Central's on the board. It's 3-0 Falcons. 5:05 to go in the first. Here comes the Gladiators now. Crawford to the basket. His layup's way too strong, and here comes Central down the floor. Acasa, room service layup is good. And a timeout, Riverheads. It'll be a 30-second timeout, and we will keep it right here. So Acasa with 5 early points for the Falcons after neither team. Well, Riverhead still hasn't scored, but Central having trouble getting down the floor and scoring. But a stoppage here as the Gladiators, coached by Patrick Weller, call a 30-second timeout. Well, you look at the numbers for these two teams. Riverheads is actually a better scoring team by 0.2 points per game. They score 59.5 a game, Central 59.3. The big difference is defensively. Central's defense 12.5 points better than Riverheads. Central allows 43.2 a game. Riverheads allows 55.7. All right, out of the timeout by Riverheads. Central still playing with that full court pressure. And they're going to sag off a bit as they get it across to J.P. Crawford. Crawford now to Dunlap. Back to Crawford. He's wide open for a three. He can't get it to go. Offensive board by the Gladiators. Saved, and Dunlap has it. Cross court, and Acasa comes flying across to get his hand on it. Intended for William Gardner, out of bounds. Riverheads will hold on to it. Gladiators trigger in to Dunlap. Covered by Acasa. Central in a man-to-man defense here. Here's a wide open three. It's deep and knocked it down. William Gardner. Gardner hits the three, and Riverheads is on the board. 5-3 Central. Maddox Davis to Joe Pan. Back to Acasa. He's in trouble. Goes to Williams beyond the arc, and now Hayden Click right past his defender. Layup. It no good, but he's fouled. Hard aggressive drive there from Hayden Click. So he draws the foul, and he'll shoot two. First foul on Riverheads, number 10, Grayson Ward. So Hayden Click to the line for two. Click, 60% free throw shooter, averaging 9 points per game, 3.5 rebounds, and nearly 3 assists. Missed the first free throw. Joseph George, number 20, a 6'2 junior forward into the game for the Gladiators as Jackson Brammer takes the seat. And Derek Batiste-Lugo about to check back in for Central as Hayden Click knocks down the second free throw. So he's got one, and it's 6-3. 4:05 to go here in quarter number one. Central leading Riverheads, the number 8 seed here in the first round of the region tournament. Here's a quick trigger three, in and out, no good for Riverheads. Off of Joseph Pan, out of bounds, and Riverheads holds on to possession. So Pan out of the game, Lugo in. Here's the inbound, well out past the volleyball line for Riverheads, but they do corral it. It's Gardner. Screen outside. Here's another deep three. It's no good. Rebounded by Lugo for Central. Here comes Derek Batiste-Lugo down the court after the rebound. He's doubled. He gets to the corner to Davis. Back to Lugo, driving. Euro step. Lay in is no good. He tries to get the offensive board, but he can't get it, and here come the Gladiators. It's Crawford all the way to the hoop. His layup is good. And J.P. Crawford gets Riverheads back on the board. Here comes Central now. Davis, quick in transition. Cutting Acasa through the middle of the floor. His layup is good. Acasa's got 7, and Central's back up by 3. 3:10 to go in the first quarter. They get it across again to Crawford. Now into the corner, it's Gardner. Gardner driving. He's all the way to the hoop. His scoop spinning layup is good. Nice shot there by William Gardner. He's got 5, and now Central ball again. Lead is back down to 1. It's Click going to the post for Williams. Posting up on George. His shot is good. Great finesse there from the baseline by Luke Williams. Over the rim, he couldn't use the backboard, but he had the touch to get it to go. Back up to a 3-point lead for Central. Crawford and the Gladiators trying to respond. He will drive, pick up his dribble, look for some help. Now he puts his shoulder in, goes up with it. It's off of Central and out of bounds. Fortunate break there for the Gladiators, as checking into the game is Jackson Duff, a 5'11 junior, or freshman. So Duff is in for Riverheads. They trigger into Dunlap. Henley Dunlap covered by Davis. Gets a screen and they switch off. He picks up his dribble and goes to Dunlap in the corner. To Duff in the corner. Duff crosses over Acasa all the way. His layup is no good. And a rebound by Acasa. He gets fouled by Riverheads' Joseph George. So that'll be team foul number 2 on Riverheads. Make it number 3. 10-7 Central, 2:15 to go in the first. Falcons will inbound. It'll be Acasa going to Click as they'll go the length of the court here. Click to Davis, to the post for Williams. Williams turns, back out to Davis. Jeff Whittle, head coach of the Falcons, shouting out a new play call. They go to Acasa, and now Batiste Lugo. Lugo's going to take the 3 and knock it down. Lugo is on the board. 13-7 Central. 1:45 to go in the first quarter. And losing the handle of the ball is J.P. Crawford, and he punches the matting under the basket out of frustration. But Central has the ball. Substitution for the Falcons. Donovan Patton will check into the game for Luke Williams. Patton is a 6'6 senior forward, averaging 6 points per game and 3.5 rebounds. Also 51% from the field. We'll see which team can end this quarter on a good note. It's Maddox Davis for Central. He's still scoreless tonight. Comes off the screen and goes to Acasa. Down low. Nice find and a nice finish. Acasa with 9 points. And it's 15-7. Well, last game it was the Joseph Pan game. So far here tonight it's the Acasa game. He's got 9. They get it across. It's Crawford down to the corner. Here's the 3, and it's in and out. No good by Jackson Duff. Rebounded by Central. Here come the Falcons in transition. It's Click. 1:05 to go in the first. Into the corner. Batiste Lugo driving. Picks up his dribble. Goes to Acasa. Down low. Patton in the air. He gets fouled, and he'll get 2 shots with 58.9 to go in the first. That was now the second foul on Joseph George for Riverheads. 4th team foul as checking into the, 2 free throws here for Patton first. And his first one is good. Donovan Patton knocks down the first. 2 substitutions. 5 and 4 back in for Riverheads. So Henley Dunlap and Jackson Brammer back in. Second free throw from Patton is good. He goes 2 of 2. Biggest lead of the night for Central, 17-7. Miguel Vasquez into the game for the Falcons for the first time tonight. Vasquez is a 5'6 junior guard as Jonathan Acasa strips the ball from Jackson Duff. Here come the Falcons. Gets it off to Davis. His layup is good, and count the foul. Count it and the foul. Nice find at the last second there from Jonathan Acasa. Davis was in great position on the left side of the basket. Got it to go and drew the foul, so he'll go to the line to try to make it a three-point play. 19-9 Central, 39.9 to go in the first. The free throw from Davis is good. All right, Davis converts on the three-point play. It's 20-7 Central. Breaking the press is Riverheads. Down low, wide open layup, and getting it to go is number 20, Joseph George. So a big basket there for Riverheads. They needed to get some more points on the board. 20 seconds to go, first quarter. Falcons basketball. It's Davis at the point, going to Acasa. Now Patton and back to Davis. Cutting to the basket is Acasa. His left-hand layup is good again. 8 seconds to go, first quarter. Gladiators finally get it across. It's Duff. Now 4 seconds to go. Duff driving, kicks it to the corner. Three, good if it goes. And it goes right at the buzzer. And getting it in is Jackson Duff. Excuse me. It is Jackson Brammer. All right, Central 22, Riverheads 12. We'll break and return for the second quarter after this. You're listening to the Region 2B quarterfinals here on Valley Sports Radio. One quarter in the books from Central as the Central boys lead the Riverheads Gladiators by a score of 22-12. Still looking for a final score update from that game in Strasburg. The Strasburg girls on the ropes all night long. We'll see if we can get a final there. But again, if you missed game one of our doubleheader here, the Central girls victorious. Now they have to go on the road to Clark County to take on the Eagles on Friday night. All right, Central basketball, 7:40 to go here in the second quarter. It's been all Jonathan Acasa and the Falcons after a slow start. Here's Derek Batiste-Lugo, crossover, driving, spinning, getting the shot to go. Nice shot there from Lugo. He's got 5, and Central up 12 here early second quarter. It's Henley Dunlap. Dunlap goes to William Gardner. Gardner thought about the three. Now he kicks it off to Gabe Miller. And back out to Dunlap, trying to drive on Miguel Vasquez. Vasquez doing a nice job staying on him. He's going to drive baseline now, kicks it out. Here's a tough shot for Ward and gets it to go. It's a three from Grayson Ward. That's now 3 trays on the night for the Gladiators. They're back within 9. 6:50 to go in the second. Here's Click off the screen. Up top to Acasa and now Lugo. Lugo with the basketball. Kicks it up now to Patton. Patton to Vasquez. Screen from Patton. Vasquez going to roll off of it and go to Acasa and now Click in the corner. Click with some separation. Drives. Sticks his foot in the ground. Goes up strong. His shot's no good. And rebounded by Grayson Ward and the Gladiators. Here comes Riverheads in transition. Down to Crawford. J.P. Crawford being doubled. Down to the post. Ball is on the floor. Loose. And Central picks it up. It's Vasquez. And here they go in transition. Acasa. His layup is good. Acasa with 13 points early here for the Falcons. It's 26-15. 6 minutes to go in the second quarter. Getting around the screen is Dunlap. Vasquez covering closely. Here's a three, in and out, no good. Rebounded by the Gladiators. Offensive board, no. Here's Central now. Acasa to Click. Back to Acasa. Here's Batiste-Lugo. His layup uncontested, good. And another timeout. So Lugo now with 7 points. And it's a 30-second timeout. We'll keep it right here. So 28-15 Central. And so far, it's been all Jonathan Acasa, 13 points for him. Derek Batiste-Lugo with 7. Maddox Davis 3. And then Donovan Patton and Luke Williams both have 2, with Hayden Click scoring a point. All right, so out of the timeout, we'll have 5:25 to work with. It'll be Riverheads ball. got confusion. So some scoreboard issues as the crowd gets into it here in Woodstock. And welcome back after the administrative timeout by the officials trying to fix the scoreboard issue. Riverheads has the basketball, and getting all the way down below the basket and finishing is J.P. Crawford. And nearly turning it over down the other end. Central threw it down the court and flying in to get a handle, and it was William Gardner, but it goes out of bounds. So Central holds on to it with 5:13 to go in the second. Well, we did get the news that a stunning upset, to say the least. The Strasburg girls are done. Round one exit as they fall to Luray by a final score of 33-29. Stunner in that one, to say the least. All right, Gladiators get the basketball back. 4:55 to go, and it's off the hands of Riverheads, out of bounds. They turn it over. Again, we appreciate you joining us here tonight for our doubleheader. Game 2 here on Valley Sports Radio. Kyle Gutschall with you from Jerry Walters Court at Central High School in Woodstock. Number 1 seeded Falcons trying to defend that and flex their muscles here tonight against the number 8 seed. Central basketball leading 28-17. Quick cut down low, and getting it to go off the glass is Maddox Davis. So Davis with 5 now. And the lead's back up to 13. Here's J.P. Crawford. Crawford, the 5'11 senior guard. Looked like a moving screen up top by Grayson Ward, but no call. The ball trickles loose, picking up his Dunlap. He's being doubled. Gets it back to Crawford, driving baseline. Head and shoulder fake, no good. Putback is no good. And finally getting it to go is Jackson Brammer. So third effort, and the shot is good. The other way, Maddox Davis all the way to the hoop. Layup good, and he draws the foul. So Maddox Davis goes all the way. Gets the shot to go and draws the foul. Free throw, no good, but the offensive rebound by Central. Williams turns and hooks it in. Central up now 34-19. 4 minutes to go, and chaos here as the player falls down for Riverheads. Ball is knocked loose, riding down the sideline, out of bounds, and apparently did not hit a defender, out of bounds, so Riverheads will hold on to it, or get it back, I should say. So they're wiping a wet spot off the floor where that player just fell for Riverheads. Gladiators will inbound here. 3:50 to go in the second. It's Dunlap. And an offensive foul called on the Gladiators. Riverheads fans not happy. The coach is not happy. Players not happy. It's the second foul on number 11, William Gardner. Falcons basketball. It's Click to Pan to Williams. He goes up. It's an air ball. Offensive rebound by Davis, and then a jump ball as Maddox got knocked to the deck. It'll be Riverhead's ball. Riverhead's ball. Central's been in command of this thing really since the get-go. They started a little bit slow, but they've been in charge. Here's a reach-in foul on Derek Batiste-Lugo. First foul on the Falcons here in the half. Leading scorer for Central, Derek Batiste-Lugo, 12.5 points per game. He scored just 5 points against Luray in the district championship, but again, Joseph Pan, 26 points and 8 rebounds. And then Luke Williams, 9 points, 9 rebounds. Here's a deep three from the top, no good by Duff for the Gladiators, out of bounds and off of Central. So Riverheads will get another opportunity here. And a throw finally comes in for Riverheads. They have possession, backing out near the volleyball line. Back to Jackson Duff, screen out. He's going to roll off of it and head to the basket. His tough running shot, no good, tipped around. Click with the rebound for Central. They're going to get out in transition. Acasa now. Down low to Williams. His layup is good. Got the roll off the top of the rim. 36-19, and things are getting out of control here in this first half. And a foul by Williams. He was trying to hedge out off of the deflection, but they're going to get it on Williams, his first, second team foul, as J.P. Crawford checks back into the game for the Gladiators, and Chase Donathan will take a seat. No, it's Dunlap. Riverheads has only scored 7 points this quarter. Back to Crawford. Crawford, 4 points. He's going to drive on Click. His layup's no good. All rebound by Acasa. Here comes Central again. Driving, gets it off. Williams, his shot's rejected. Great defense by the Gladiators, rejecting Williams' layup at the hoop. And then they tried to football pass it down the floor, but Batiste Lugo stuck his arms up and deflected it out of bounds. So Riverheads will inbound near the bench with 2:07 to go in the first half. Now being doubled near the half-court line. It's stolen. Click has it for Central. Goes to Davis, and a foul on the reach. It'll be the third foul on Riverheads. And I believe that's the third personal foul on Gardner. Oh, no, they're going to get it on Jackson Duff. All right, inbounding. Here's Williams. Fadeaway jumper on the baseline. No good. Rebounded by Riverheads. It's Donathan. Chase Donathan, 5'11 junior guard. Goes to Duff. Duff going to drive all the way. He gets his pocket picked on the way to the hoop. Ball is loose. Bodies are flying, and Duff with an easy layup. He missed it. Missed the layup. And Central has the rebound off the back iron, down the floor, and the layup is good by Derek Batiste Lugo. No idea what happened there. Duff was too strong. I guess it hit the back iron and popped back out. He had no one within 10 feet of him, and then Central in transition got it all the way down the floor. 38-19. Pass down low. Shot, no good. And then a foul going the other way on the Gladiators with 1:06 to go in this second quarter. That'll be on Joseph George. That's his second foul. 4 team fouls. So 1 minute to go in the second quarter. Central is exploding here for a 38-19 lead. It's Acasa, now Click. Click to Derek Batiste Lugo. Thought about the three, now he dribbles out. Crossover, drives, kicks it off to Williams. It gets loose in the corner, but Click picks it up for Central with 45 seconds to go. Here's Davis driving on Crawford. His reverse layup, up and under is good. Maddox Davis with 9. It's 40-19 here, almost halftime. 30 seconds to go. Crawford, scoop layup, no good, but he's fouled and he'll shoot 2. So first foul on Central's Maddox Davis. 2 shots coming up here for the Gladiators. J.P. Crawford. He's got 4 points tonight. First one is good. That cuts it back down to a 20-point deficit for the Gladiators. Second one spins around the rim and finally goes. So the Strasburg boys and girls are bounced tonight. 20 seconds to go in the second. It's Akasa. Dribbling around, goes to Click. Click for the three. It's in and out, no good. All rebounded by the Gladiators. Brammer coming the other way. He's got the cutting layup, and he gets it to go. Here comes Central now. 4 seconds to go. Quickly down low. Click's layup in front of the buzzer is good. And that'll do it for the first half of play. Central with a decisive 42-23 lead at the half. We'll break and return after this as you're listening to the Region 2B quarterfinals here on Valley Sports Radio. Welcome back to Central as we start the third quarter. Falcons with a 42-23 lead, and they have the basketball to start the second half. It'll be Joe Pan to Hayden Click. Click, Euro step, up and under. He's fouled. He'll get 2 shots. Again, these two teams played earlier this year. Central, really the first game was the closest. It was 38-38 in the third quarter, and then Central finished the game on a 32-6 run. That was the second foul on Riverheads number 10, Grayson Ward. First free throw from Click is good. So Central won that one 70-44, and then the second matchup 67-55. Central was only up 5 at halftime in that one. This one, the opposite. The Falcons have taken off early and often. Click goes 2 of 2 from the line there. He's got 5, and it's 44-23. And a turnover on the other end for the Gladiators. This game has the potential to get into running clock territory, just which I believe is the 30-point threshold. Central basketball down low, it's Williams. And Click. Click will kick it off to Pan, and now Maddox Davis. Screen by Pan. He's going to drive, kick it down low. Here's Pan. His backdoor layup's no good. Put back by Click is good. 7 points now for Click. That's basketball for you. Joe Pan hadn't scored a point tonight. 7 minutes to go in the third. Here's a three, no good, but a foul down low. Oh, they're going to call a foul on the shot? So 3 free throws coming up here for J.P. Crawford. First free throw is short and no good. Second free throw coming up. It is no good. So one was too weak, that one was too strong. This one for all the marbles. Third and final free throw here for J.P. Crawford. It is perfect. He's got 7 now. It's 46-24. 6:50 to go in the third quarter. Falcons basketball. It's Williams out beyond the perimeter looking. Gets a cutter. Now he's going to open up and drive into the hoop. His layup is an air ball rebounded by Riverheads. And now they're going to get it out in transition. It's Gardner. Down low to Crawford. His layup, and he gets rejected by Joseph Pan. Big time block down low by Pan. A lot of contact, but no foul. Crawford not happy with the official, saying no way, there's no foul. They get it into Crawford. He's in trouble. Now they pick up their dribble. It's Brammer down low, and the ball's knocked loose, and a foul called on Central again. The second team foul with 6:25 to go in the third quarter, That foul is going to be on Batiste Lugo, his second. Gardner will inbound. You got to keep an eye on Crawford in this corner, near side corner. Far side is Henley Dunlap, and they go into Brammer. So neither of the guys I mentioned. Back to Gardner. Here's the three, and it's good. Gardner knocks down the three. Jeff Whittle and the Falcons want a timeout, and they're going to get it. It'll be a 30-second timeout, so we'll keep it right here with 6:09 to go in the third quarter. So looking at the scoring so far in this half, it's been 4-4. It was a 42-23 game at halftime. Now it's 46-27. While we have a second, we'll take a look at some college basketball scores around the top 25 here tonight. Number 2, Duke all over Miami, 83-47. Number 3, Florida losing by 10 on the road to Georgia with 7:34 to go in that game. Iowa State, number 9, Iowa State trailing unranked Oklahoma State 28-24, 3:50 to go in the first half there. All right, out of the timeout, Central basketball, screened by Pan. Click was trying to find him on the cut. Now it's Williams. He's going to spin. He's going to drive. He's going to go up the glass. It's no good. Tipped around by Pan, but picked up by Gardner for the Gladiators. Now Gardner going to dribble between his legs a couple of times and give it to Dunlap. Dunlap is still scoreless tonight for the Gladiators. And now it's Crawford. Crawford to Brammer. And Dunlap down low to Brammer. His layup off the backboard's way too strong. Rebounded by Central. And off the back. And out of bounds. So Central will inbound here. 5:20 to go in the third. Falcons lead at 46-27. Click outside the arc. Pan now and a screen. Here's a three. No good by Davis. Fighting for the board are 2 Falcons and stepping out of bounds. On the rebound is Riverheads number 10, Grayson Ward. He got the rebound, but he was standing out of bounds. So back to Central after the turnover by Riverheads. Davis triggers in the Click. Acosta back in for the Falcons. He's got 13. Screen by Acosta. Click's going to drive. He's going to pick up the dribble. Now he's going to shoot it. It's no good. And it's rebounded by the Gladiators. Brammer goes to Crawford. Crawford with the basketball. Surveys around the arc. He's still looking. Finally gets rid of it and goes to Dunlap. Dunlap gets a screen up top at the top of the key. Driving to the wing is Gardner. And now to the elbow into the corner. Here's a three. It is good. Might have been partially blocked. That is the 4th three of the night for Riverheads. But they still trail by 16 with 4:20 to go in the fourth. Here's Davis to the corner. Pan for three. Yes, sir. He's done it. He continues the streak. At 26 the other night, his first three here tonight is a good result for him. And a steal on the other end by Central. 3-on-1. Click down to Acosta. His layup is good. Miraculous finish by Acosta. Contact on the shot. Down on the other end. Shot is no good. Rebound by Davis. Here we go again. Davis to Acosta. To Click. Shot is no good. Some miraculous plays. Click's shot is no good as he gets fouled, knocked down to the ground. Some crazy plays here in Woodstock. Central making it look easy out there with their fanciness. So 2 shots here for Click. 51-30. Central, 3:42 to go in the third. First free throw from Hayden is good. He's got 8. Checking back into the game for Riverheads is Joseph George, as Brammer will take a seat. Second free throw is no good. Rebounded by Gardner. And the ball's loose on the floor, finally picked up by Riverheads. Here's the jump shot. It is good, and knocking down the three, Grayson Ward. Here comes Central now. They break the press. It's Davis. He goes all the way to the hoop, and he's fouled at the rim, and he'll get two. So 2 shots coming up for Maddox Davis and the Falcons. So Riverheads has now made 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 3-pointers. Free throw from Maddox Davis is no good. He missed it. Substitutions, Luke Williams back into the game for Joe Pan and the Falcons. And Jackson Brammer back into the game for the Gladiators. As Grayson Ward will take a seat. Second one from Davis. He's got 9 tonight, make it 10. And Jeff Whittle and the Falcons want a timeout. And the timeout will be a full timeout, and we'll take it as well. We're back after this here on Valley Sports Radio.
They've been voted as the best repair shop in Shenandoah County. It's Frog's Garage in Maurytown. You have to provide great service to win that title, and that's what Frog's does. Of course, they do great work on domestic vehicles, but they're also trained to service foreign cars and light trucks like Honda and Volkswagen. Not all garages can say that. ASE certified for oil changes, alignments, tune-ups, inspections, and more. For complete auto service, get Froggerized. Frog's Garage, Route 11 in Maurytown, 436-8600.
Since 1946, Kern Motor Company has been driving the community forward. Family owned and built on trust, they're the dealership you can count on for honesty and quality. With a wide selection of new Buick and GMC models and reliable used cars, every deal at Kern Motor Company is a slam dunk. Visit Kern Motor Company today, where nearly 80 years of service means they'll always deliver for you. Find them in Winchester at 2110 Valley Avenue and online at kernmotorco.com. 3:20 to go in the third quarter. Back to Woodstock. Central leads Riverheads in the boys Region 2B quarterfinals 53-33. And immediately Riverheads turns it over after the Central timeout. Here comes Davis into the corner. Acosta, wide open three. It's no good. Rebound picked up by Central. They've got a 4-on-1 down below the basket, and finally drawing the foul is Williams. Central had 4 men right there at the hoop with just maybe one defender and could not get a shot to go. They do get the foul, so Williams will get 2 shots here. That was on number 5, Jackson Brammer. First free throw from Williams is good. Williams with 7 points now. It's been a balanced effort for the Falcons. Second free throw is no good. Rebounded and cleared out by Gardner and the Gladiators, and they turn it over, throw it away down the other end. Davis with the steal. He goes all the way up. His float shot is good. Nice touch there by Davis and the Falcons. He's got 12. And the other end, Riverheads draws the foul. So 2 shots coming up now for Riverheads. 56-33 is our score. 2 shots for Jackson Brammer. High arcing shot is good for Brammer. He's got 8 tonight. Donovan Patton checks back into the game for Central. Patton with 2 points tonight. Second free throw is good. Brammer goes 2 of 2. And it's 56-35. 2:35 to go in the third. Davis blows by his defender, goes all the way to the hoop. Scoop and good. Gets the floater to go again. Big night tonight for Maddox Davis. He's got 14 points. 58-35. Here's Riverheads now in the corner. It's Joseph George now up top to Crawford. J.P. Crawford screen and the hedge. Ball's loose in the air, and a foul is called on Donovan Patton. really no contact at all. I think the official is more anticipating contact than actual contact. So two free throws here. First one is good by number 20, Joseph George. Second free throw is good. So George goes 2 of 2 from the line. It's 58-37. Well, Central averages 59 points per game. They're going to hit that tonight, that's for sure. Likely in this third quarter, 2 minutes to go. Here's Batiste Lugo on the baseline, goes to Patton. Patton in trouble, double team. Now he goes back out to Williams, and now it's Davis. Davis gets the screen from Williams. He's going to pull the three, and it's no good. Putback is good by Williams. And we've got a whistle and I believe a stoppage to tie the shoe. So now Riverheads does inbound. 1:40 to go in the third. Central up 60-37. They are now above their season average in points. All the way to the hoop and getting rejected by Luke Williams. William Gardner got blocked. Here comes Central. Click all the way to the layup. He gets blocked on the other end. Central gets the offensive board. It's Williams. Now Patton, short jumper. It's cash money. Patton with 4 points. 62-37. 1:10 to go in the third. It's Dunlap, covered closely by Davis. Now he goes to George. Back to Dunlap. Here's Crawford. Crawford gets the screen on Click. He's wide open. He's going to take the three, and it's an offensive foul called on Riverheads. Illegal screen called with 55.9 to go. That's 4 fouls now on William Gardner. And he's a senior, so he's playing out the end of his string, the end of the string of his career here. And Riverheads had 6 men on the floor, no technical foul somehow. He came running off, but they didn't call anything. Batiste Lugo has it, 40 seconds to go in the third. Contested jumper, and he just fouled out William Gardner. Gardner drew the foul, and that'll be it for the high school career of William Gardner. He fouls out. Batiste Lugo got him fouled out of the game. So an unceremonious way to end his high school career, as Lugo gets 2 shots here with 38 seconds to go in the third. Knocks down the first. So Batiste Lugo with 10 points now. Third Falcon in double digits tonight. Second one good as well. He's got 11. 35 seconds to go in the third. Dunlap, screen out, gets the hedge, and there's a steal for Central. Here comes Batiste Lugo all the way. His layup, no good. A lot of contact, no call, and here's the football outlet pass down the floor. Layup is good, and the foul. Another foul called on Patton. So J.P. Crawford gets the layup to go, and he'll go to the line to try to make it a 3-point play. Second foul on Donovan Patton. Again, both times, not a lot of contact. I mean, nothing egregious, that's for sure. But Patton, the big target out there, 6'6". Free throw is good by Crawford. And they get it in. Batiste, football pass. He receives it. Back to Davis. 12 seconds to go in the third, out near the timeline. Now 10 seconds to go to Williams. Gets the screen. Here's Patton. Top of the key, 3. No good. Offensive putback is no good. Lugo has it. And he can't get rid of it. And that'll do it for 3 quarters here from Woodstock. Central 64 and Riverheads 40. We'll break and return after this. It's high school basketball. The Region 2B quarterfinals on Valley Sports Radio. Starting the fourth quarter of play here As Central is all over Riverheads, 64-40. Play out the fourth quarter here and see what the Gladiators can do as ball is out of bounds, but they hold on to possession here. Central trying to punch their ticket to the next round. They will be home on Thursday night if they can win this game tonight. Here comes Joe Pan all the way. His layup is no good, but he's fouled, and he'll shoot two. So Joseph Pan, who scored 26 points against Luray last week, he hasn't had to do it today. And well, he's got 3 points. He hasn't played a bad game. He just really hasn't shot the ball. First free throw is good. Pan has 4 points tonight, 65-40. Second free throw for Pan is also good. He's got 5. All right, Gladiators basketball. Scoop layup all the way, fouled, and he makes the shot as Henry Dunlap so credit Dunlap with the points and then the extra point in the free throw if he can get it to go. Jonathan Acosta back into the game for the Falcons. Free throw is good. And a foul in the backcourt on number 0, J.P. Crawford. That'll be his third foul. That's now 2 team fouls for the Gladiators, just 27 seconds into the half. Acosta gets it into Davis. Davis has 14 tonight, Acosta 15, Batiste 11, Williams 9, Click 8, Pan 5. Davis down low to Williams. He gets bumped. His fadeaway shot off the glass is good. Should have been a foul called. He got hit, but no foul, and he gets the shot to go regardless. Down low, shot is no good by J.P. Crawford, rebounded by the Falcons, and here they come. It's Acosta in transition to the corner. Vasquez, trigger 3. It's good. Miguel Vasquez got the wide open 3 and knocked it down. 71-43 Central. 6:48 to go in the fourth. Vasquez out there for the Falcons. Here's a corner 3. It's an air ball by J.P. Crawford, rebounded by Central. They get it out, an outlet to Davis. Maddox Davis, layup good, count it, and the foul. Davis with 16 points tonight. It's 73-43, and the free throw could make it a 31-point game. So Williams checks out for Central, and Jacob Cooper, 6'6" senior, checks in for the Falcons. Free throw is in the air and good. Bounced up in the air, but got it to go. Riverheads ball, and losing the ball going out of bounds is J.P. Crawford. So we've got a running clock here in the fourth quarter. Central up 31 points. 74-43. Davis gets it across for the Falcons. Covered closely by Crawford, who is clearly frustrated. He's reaching in like crazy. Screened by Cooper. He gets around his man. Vasquez has it on the wing. Nearly a travel by Davis. It's Vasquez now to Click. Vasquez again. Thinking 3, now he's in trouble, has to get rid of it, gets rid of it down low, and a tip into the air. Pan got it to go. 76-43. Gladiators trailing big, and it's getting uglier. Here's another turnover. Here comes Central. Vasquez beats the press, cutting underneath baseline. Acasa gets it to go. It's 78-43. Timeout Central with 5:19 to go in the fourth. It'll be a 30-second timeout, and we will keep it right here. So Central only led by 10 after the first, but they're now up big time here in the fourth. So Central is going to be moving on with this win tonight, and they will play here Thursday night against, it appears, the 5 seed Fort Defiance, who upset number 4 Stewart's Draft. So that'll be an interesting one. But we'll play out the rest of this one here. Out of the timeout, a jump shot, top of the key, no good, but a foul is called, and 2 shots coming up for Riverheads. Number 4, Henley Dunlap. First free throw is no good. Second free throw is good. So Dunlap gets 1. He's got 7. 34-point lead for the Falcons. Here's Miguel Vasquez. Screen out by Cooper. Vasquez thinking he's going to get it up now to Joe Pan. Pan now to Acasa. Screen by Pan. Acasa going to take the tough shot. No good. Pan going to save it. He throws it up in the air, and it's rebounded by Riverheads. They go the other way. Their outlet layup is good. Dunlap, and it's a 32-point lead now for Central. Here's Vasquez being doubled outside, crosses over one defender, goes to Cooper. Cooper all the way. His layup is good, and the foul. So Cooper gets into the fun now. He's got a basket. He's got 2 points. Makes it 80-46. Free throw coming up here for the senior Cooper. It's no good. And out of bounds. So 4:25 to go in the fourth quarter. Here's a corner 3, no good. Rebounded by Cooper for the Falcons. So they're going to get it out to Pan. He breaks loose, goes to the hoop. Gets it off to Joe Fred Menendez. He missed the layup. Pan battles and gets the offensive rebound. Here's Vasquez now. Joe Fred Menendez, a senior, in for Central. Here's a pass down low to Acasa, and he gets it to go. Acasa's got 19 points tonight, 82-46, 3:55 to go now. Some subs coming in for Central as this rout continues. Here's a 3, no good from the corner, rebounded by Acasa. Here comes Central. Acasa all the way, layup good. 21 points for Acasa as he got this really nice Euro step and then the layup to go. Down the other end, he gets the block. He rejects J.P. Crawford to the floor. 3:30 to go. Substitutions as the clock rolls with the running clock. A Pan and Acasa are done for the night. Great efforts. Milian Tekla Mikael into the game for Central, along with Braden Klein. So Joe Fred Menendez also in the game for Central. All right, Gladiators get it in, and another and one. We've seen so many of them tonight. There's another one there. If Central stayed with the starters here, they could get 100, but don't think it's going to happen. So credit Gabe Miller off the bench with 2 points, and now make it 3. 84-49, and a turnover and a missed shot. Rebounded by Central, and here they come. And now a technical foul is going to be called on J.P. Crawford. So let's see what's going on here. Crawford's been frustrated pretty much the entire game, so he's been out there being very physical. And, well, now Central will get 2 free throws here. The clock stops. First one by Vasquez is good. He's got 4. So Miguel Vasquez shooting the technical free throws here. 85-49. Second free throw, no good. So Central ball up by a whole lot. They get it into Millian. Millian dribbles the basketball, past the defender. Now he gets the screen by Klein. He drives, he goes up. His floater is no good. Cooper with the offensive board. That's no good. Klein now has it. Goes to Menendez. Corner 3 for Vasquez. Yes! Yes! Yes, he did. Vasquez with 7. It's 88-49. Layup the other way and a foul called. So more free throws coming up as Central is nearing the 100-point mark here in this opening round of the playoffs. So 2 shots here for Henry Dunlap. First free throw is good. Second one is no good. Rebounded by Joe Fred Menendez. He gets it out to Vasquez. Here comes Central. Not slowing it down at all. Vasquez. Menendez, top of the key. Yes, he did. Menendez on the board. He's got 3. 91-50. 2:05 to go in the fourth. Everyone getting in on the fun here for Central. It's Chase Donathan. It's stolen by Tekla Makayaw, and he loses the handle. And now stolen by Vasquez for Central, and a foul's going to be called on the Gladiators. Millian had a room service layup. He just had to handle the ball, but he lost it. So 2 shots coming up here for Vasquez. First free throw is good. Vasquez has 8. 92-50 with 1:52 to go in the fourth quarter. Second one is good. So Vasquez gets both to go. It's 93-50 into the corner. Here's a wide open 3, and it's good by Crawford. So J.P. Crawford has 13. Now a foul on the inbound. So foul on Vasquez. .138 to go, fourth quarter. 2 free throws coming up for Henley Dunlap, excuse me. Free throw is good. He's got 11. Second free throw is good. 12 now for Dunlap. 1:38 to go in the fourth, just playing out the end of the string. I don't know, Central being very aggressive. Riverhead still being aggressive too. Vasquez for 3. He did it again. 96-55. Vasquez buries another 3. 12 for him. Central 4 points away from 100. 96-55. 1:15 to go. Here's a 3 for Riverhead's no good. Rebounded by Central. They want to get 100. Vasquez pushing down the floor, getting it to the corner. Menendez for three, no good, and rebounded by the Gladiators. 1 minute to go. Will Central get there or will they fall short? All the way, layup, good, and count it. Got the foul as well. Riverheads continues to play here with under a minute to go in the fourth quarter. And checking in for his first varsity action, number 23. So 96-57, free throw is good by Dunlap. Completing the play. Dylan Smith in for his first varsity game. Here's Central. Million, layup no good. Out of bounds off of Central, and it does not look like they're going to hit the 100-point mark tonight. 35 seconds to go all the way, and another foul is called. So 2 more shots here for Riverheads. Foul is on Braden Klein. J.P. Crawford's free throw is no good. Second free throw is good. 14 for Crawford. A lot of garbage time points here for Riverheads. All right, Central goes to the corner. Dylan Smith for three. No good. He missed his first varsity shot. Here's his second one. It's good! 99-59. 15 seconds to go. On his second varsity shot, he gets it to go. 99-59. Gladiators have it. Shot is no good. And Central will not hit 100. But they do score 99. And Central wins it 99-59. Wow. What a interesting game this was. So Central wins it in absolute rout domination fashion. Falcons move on to the next round as they win round one here tonight, 99-59. We'll be back to recap it after this. You've been listening to the Region 2B quarterfinals on Valley Sports Radio. And welcome back to Central. Central girls victorious twice. The Central boys and girls victorious here today in this doubleheader. The girls won game one over Buckingham by a final of 46-27, so they will be heading to Clark County to take on the Eagles on Friday night. And then the Central boys, they were so close to scoring 100 points. They scored 99 tonight. The most I can remember in a regulation game in recent memory. But yeah, Central boys are advancing. They'll be back here on Thursday night. That'll be a 6 o'clock start against the Fort Defiance Indians. And we will have coverage for that game right here on Valley Sports Radio. Scoring leaders tonight for Central, a lot of points. Jonathan Acosta, 21. Maddox Davis, 17. Hayden Click, 8. Donovan Patton, 4. Joe Fred Menendez, 3. Miguel Vasquez, 12. Luke Williams, 11. Derek Batiste-Lugo, 11. Joe Pan, 7. Jacob Cooper, 2. And Dylan Smith recently signed off of the JV squad. His second career varsity shot's a tray with a man falling in his face. So that's the 99 points for Central, who improved their season record to 23-3. And they are quickly coming up on the franchise record for wins in a season for the Central boys. And for the Gladiators, who finished the year now 11-13 overall, Henley Dunlap 15, J.P. Crawford with 14, Jackson Brammer 9, Grayson Ward 6, William Gardner 8, Gabe Miller 3, and Joseph George had 4. Central led 22-12 after 1. They led 42-23 at the half. 64-40 after 3. And the final score tonight here in the Region 2B quarterfinals, the number 1 seed Central Falcons knock off the number 8 seed Riverheads Gladiators by a final score of 99-59. Make sure you head over to valleysportsradio.com as Craig Orndorff will have some reports put together with scores and much more as we look at the rest of the week moving forward in Shenandoah County sports. Again, the Strasburg boys and girls both had their seasons come to an end tonight. Boys lost to Buckingham, and the girls lost to Luray. Again, thank you for joining us here tonight. Thank you to our sponsors one more time. The Auto Care Clinic of Woodstock, Sugar Creek Snowy Ice Cream, Stover Funeral Home, Criswell Ford of Woodstock, Appalachian Freight, Kern Motor Company in Winchester, First Bank, Wholesome Butcher and Deli, and Frog's Garage. Again, thank you for joining us for both games here this evening on Valley Sports Radio. The Central girls win it by a final of 46-27, and the Central boys are victorious 99-59. Head over to valleysportsradio.com for more information, and until Thursday, we look forward to talking to you again as Central will host the Fort Defiance Indians. Thank you for joining us. This is Kyle Gutschall signing off for Valley Sports Radio.